Hello everyone, my name is Don Morreale, and in this brief video I'm going to tell you a little about my writing life, and then I'll give you some idea of what I have in mind for an address to the Cuenca Writers Conference, and finally I'll tell you what I'd like to do in a workshop at the conference. I began writing while still in high school, mainly journaling, but I've also written professionally. I'm the author of 2 books on Buddhism in America and a 3rd book, Cowboys, Yogis, and One-Legged Ski Bums, which is a collection of stories about interesting local characters that I wrote for my hometown newspaper, the Denver Post. I mentioned that I began writing in high school. I was kind of a troubled kid back then, and so I began keeping a journal largely in hopes of somehow digging myself out of the psychological and emotional pit that I was in. But very quickly, the writing became a complete and total obsession. I couldn't stop writing. And then one night, I had what I would later come to understand was a major spiritual awakening into a mind state that was at once infinitely spacious and exceedingly joyful. And it was the writing that had taken me there. Which brings me around to what I'd like to talk about in my address to the conference, which I will call the mindful writer, journaling as a spiritual discipline. The diarist Anais Nin once said that she wrote to taste life twice. So in writing about the significant or even traumatic moments in our lives, we have an opportunity to re-experience them, to re-examine them, and to relinquish them, to let them go. In the workshop I'm proposing on mindful journaling, we'll write short timed pieces based on prompts that I will offer having to do with the significant or traumatic moments in our lives. We'll read them aloud. We'll have an opportunity to comment on one another's work. And then I'll offer tips on how to establish an ongoing mindful journaling practice, how to keep it fresh and interesting. And we'll begin and end the session with brief periods of mindfulness meditation. So I look forward to meeting you all at the Cuenca Writers Conference. Until then, this is Don Morreale saying thanks for watching and keep on writing.